News. Liu Kang's new status is good news for Kai. Now that Liu Kang has become the new protector of Earthream, perhaps Kai can finally reappear on the Mortal Kombat 12's roster after his long absence. With that being said, let's jump into the story. Listen, Mortal Kombat 11 Aftermath turned Liu Kang into a multi-elemental god, for those of you that don't know. And now that he will ostensibly be replaced by Raiden in Mortal Kombat 12, now that he will be replacing Raiden in Mortal Kombat 12, it's time to bring Kai back into the limelight. I'm dead serious. Now, when MK11 Aftermath's ending hints strongly that the next Mortal Kombat game will feature the great Kung Lao, please remember there is no reason not to include other members of the White Lotus Society as well. And for those of you that can't remember, Kai was originally meant to be Liu Kang. He was meant to be Raiden's right hand man. Remember, Raiden gave him the staff and everything, and he just disappeared, went on a journey. We never heard from him again. Kai originally appeared on Mortal Kombat's roster in MK4, for those of you that don't know, and was brought back along with everyone else. Now, during the events of Mortal Kombat Armageddon, despite those appearances, and of course in the enhanced MK4 edition that they had called Mortal Kombat Gold, Kai has only appeared in cameos, and he hasn't been a playable character in any Mortal Kombat game since 2006. Now, despite Mortal Kombat 12 roster rumors, them saying he's going to be in Mortal Kombat 12, I'm here to tell you directly from my source that he will be in Mortal Kombat 12. Now, it would be better if NetherRealm Studios didn't focus on MK tradition by making a large Armageddon type roster. That would not do any good for new characters. Maybe in today's society it would, but them having a smaller character, a smaller cast, always allow each character to properly shine, so you can know the new characters. You kind of forced to pick the new characters because there's not that many options to choose from. But when you got 62 something fighters to choose from, it's less likely that other fighters are going to get picked. You feel me? So they really need to take into consideration of making a smaller rosters. Now, we all can agree that Kai deserves more screen time than he's received in Mortal Kombat so far. Now, for someone who trained alongside, I'm talking both Liu Kang and Kung Lao, the descendant, not the original great one, I'm talking about the descendant. Now, it does make a little sense, other than character branding awareness, that Kai hasn't been featured in games like Mortal Kombat X and Mortal Kombat 11. We understand that marketing. You got to sell the game, you got to have a good roster. But however, when Kung Lao has continued to reappear, even in Revenant form, like this man died and he's still in every Mortal Kombat game, like give somebody else a chance. It's undeniable that Mortal Kombat 4's roster was one of the weakest the series has ever seen, but that don't mean Mortal Kombat characters like Kai should be abandoned and kicked to the curb, especially when he was the one who was originally meant to wield Raiden's power, not Liu Kang. Keep that in mind, guys. Now, to say the Mortal Kombat series is attached to its main cast of characters is a bit of an understatement. You feel me? So I just wanted to bring this to your attention to let you know it is definitely time for NRS to build some new characters. They're starting to become the WWE of games by relying on this old cast. Now, I believe in the old rule, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I believe in that too. But you got to start to build new fighters. Now, I got to give credit when credit is due. They did build up characters like Devourer. They also built up characters like Kotal Kahn, but at the same time, they threw both of them in the trash for an old story mode. Liu Kang versus Shao Kahn. They threw it away for that. Raiden versus Shao Kahn. And again, they did bring in a new villain, which was Kronika. But if you really pay attention, Kronika wasn't even the real villain. Shang Tsung was. So they're still relying on their old tactics. Now, if this was their last time dipping their hand in the cookie jar, so they can get the money they need to make Mortal Kombat 12 the next game, then I don't have no problem with that, because I can tell you Mortal Kombat 11 was one of the greatest selling Mortal Kombat games of all time. That is fact. It even outsold Injustice. So with that being said, I want to pass this question off to you guys in the comment section below. Do you think that Liu Kang's new status is good news for Kai? Will he have a big role in Mortal Kombat 12? I just wanted to have this discussion with you guys. Now, I already dropped my roster video, and I told you guys that Kai is going to be a part of the roster according to the information I received from a source, but this is a question I'm asking you from one fan to another. Do you think Liu Kang's new status is good news for Kai? Get in the comment section below, make sure you answer that, and I will catch you in the next video.